Matsuri, she needs to be trolled. Okay, here we go. I think it's fucking time. Is it time for this?
Unbreaded!
That's right. That's right. Here we go. When you know, you know. Oh, 192. 192 is the answer. Daily Unbreaded. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this Pope hat that I'm wearing was actually used in ritual sex magic at some point in time. I'm pretty sure my head has herpes and AIDS. Okay. Here we go. And now that I know my auto-tune is not working, which I have to try and find a way to fix, we'll just go for it. Traitor. The level of connection and privilege that comes with being an infiltrator is impossible to understand. This is why Binger must abandon and denounce his tribe by converting to other tribes. They don't just let in any Binger, they want to steal Binger and that are willing to betray Binger. Entertainment is an unworthy and infiltrators institution. Binger people who are very successful there are connected within the infiltrators power structure. It matters. Well, as you should always keep in your mind that the people who sell you culture and who sell your culture don't give a fuck about you or your tribe. They care about making money and increasing their own power, particularly in their tribe. They will go against the interests of other tribes, like Binger, without hesitation. To become a full member, an unworthy man has to study being unworthy, memorizing unworthy history and the unworthy thoughts and language. The unworthy man has to study itself. Obviously, Binger should not let anyone just barge in and start telling our children develop. Obviously, Binger should not let people who have allegiance to other tribes get a blind pass if they can be trusted. Obviously, Binger should not let other tribes infiltrate when we have plenty of our own people who are purely ours with complete devotion. Binger kills Toms. We sure as fuck don't need to have outsiders in our midst, polluting and spreading bullshit. Outsiders should be terrified of coming into our world, even if they are directly invited. Outsiders should be afraid for every second they spend in the culture that belongs to us or amongst practices that belong to Binger. Outsiders need to be made an example of, just like Toms. Lack of loyalty is punished by death and assassination. There is no other way. Traitors get bullets or worse. Infiltrators get murdered. Witnesses go missing. No one who stands in the way of Binger is allowed to live. No one who poisons our children is allowed to live. No one who tries to poison us with bullshit is allowed to live. No one who lies to us is allowed to live. We send martyrs and volunteers to kill them. Assassinate all of them. Assassinate any who challenge Binger American world dominance. Assassinate the Toms. Assassinate the enemy. Assassinate the false prophets and weak leaders. Assassinate just to strengthen the bloodline. Assassinate to show we about it. Assassinate just to prove we about winning. Assassinate without concern, be it a man, woman, or youth. Assassinate the enemy even if it hides as cute. Assassinate even if it hides as pretty. Assassinate Toms who sing songs about how good it is to be alive today with no fucking concern for the reality of Binger or what we need. A woman might misdirect her son or pass on the lies of the unworthy men, but a woman cannot be a Tom. She a woman. A woman might even have bad intentions, but Binger know that if things are not set by unworthy men, lies and deceptions, the woman will not ever believe that she needs to resort to that sort of bullshit. So don't blame the woman for an unworthy man's bullshit. Bingers know to fight until they kill the unworthy men. Even if a woman seems to have manipulated her son as he was growing up, there is no room to blame the mother as Binger. Binger can't understand, so Bingers don't bother. Binger know to never blame the moms when they should be blaming the unworthy man's lies and media. There is no politics to be shared between tribes. Each tribe has its own. They just didn't tell Binger the obvious from their perspective because Toms were busy copying every word they said, like, I'm a libertarian. Toms failed to realize they weren't even in the conversation when they were talking because Toms weren't talking for or about their damn selves. The Tom who thinks he is a libertarian is just signaling to lesser, unworthy men that he has no allegiance to Binger. The Tom who thinks he is a libertarian is just signaling to lesser, unworthy men that he has no allegiance to Binger. The Tom who thinks he is a libertarian is just signaling to lesser, unworthy men that he has no allegiance to Binger. The Tom who thinks he is a libertarian is just signaling to lesser, unworthy men that he has no allegiance to Binger. The Tom who thinks he is a
Unbreaded.